Dear student, class 11th, subject chemistry. So, dear student, you are warmly welcome a new class which is related to senior secondary. That is the name of chemistry. Chemistry, it is the branch of natural science. Natural science means dealings of natural phenomena in the scientific way. Chemistry, chemistry is an experimental science which deal with following studies that are related to matter. Means we can say that whole the universe, our earth, our solar system, our different earth creatures, different living and non-living things which are seen by us at around, that are made up of only two things. Means the concept of chemistry say that whole the universe is made up of two things: first matter and second energy. Matter and its composition, structure of constituent of matter. Means atom is composed of atoms and molecules. What are the properties of matter and its relation with molecular structure and its effect? Dear student, we are deal in the chemistry the effect of heat and various form of energy which are entrained on the matter, and change regarding energy related in different phenomena. Sometime energy are released, sometime energy are absorbed, and its form in various changes of matter. Different laws and causes of combination of matter. We study the synthesis, property, and uses of matter in the branch of natural science that is known as chemistry. So we can say that chemistry is the branch of natural science which deal with the study of matter. Mention this point. Chemistry is a branch of natural science. It deal with first study of matter, properties of its constituent particle that are composed of atom and molecules, also deal with its structure and the effect of energy on its called chemistry. Chemistry is the important subject. It is the age of science. Scientists are making great attempt to make contribution in development of mankind. Chemistry has a direct impact on our lives. Our body requires several chemical compounds. Toilet soap, shampoo, powder, lipstick, clothes, shoes, color, medicine, explosive, all are the contribution of chemistry. So, contribution of chemistry in the field of medicine is remarkable. Beetle drugs prevent the death of human beings. Means it is the vast scope of chemistry. Chemistry are so important in various field of human being and their related fields, just like health protection. Modern chemistry has greatly contributed in health protection and disease prevention. It's prepare life-saving drugs, prophylactics, analgesics, anesthetics, antiseptics. It produce disinfectant and germicide. Also produce antibiotics and tranquilizer, just like penicillin, streptomycin, tetracycline, phenol, tincture. Different type of industrial field chemistry play an important role in all industrial field. We find the application in textile, plastic, dyeing, cement, glass and paper industries. In agriculture field, different fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, preservatives are used in the field of agriculture. Food is the first major requirement of human being. Chemical fertilizer have increased the crop production and provided food for all increasing population. Sugar, vanaspati ghee, saccharine, all are the contribution of chemistry. So every field, just like clothes, building, metal and alloys, plastic and glass, different type of fuels, different type of cosmetics, paints, varnish, dyes, and etc. numerous application of chemistry. So, dear student, at this content means today we are going to some basic concept of chemistry. So two things are learnt by us at a time. First, what is the chemistry? It is the branch of natural science which deal with natural phenomena in the scientific way. Second, the concept of chemistry. Concept of chemistry means whole the universe is made up of only two things. First, matter. Second, energy. Matter is composed of atom and molecules. So, dear student, we are initiate or introduced to different terms, different rules and regulation, which will be help us to study to different branch of chemistry. So, we are going to scratch this chapter or concept. We are going to study historical approach to particular nature of matter. The particular nature of matter was first stated 200 BC in Nyaya philosophy. Kanad first of all explained atomic structure and named the smallest particle of substance as atom and explain its entirety. Means historical view first in previous history 200 BC first more time Mr. Kanad ascent of Indian methodology describe the atom. Next one, Samagra Deepika, mote which is seen in the sub-being in the smallest perceptible quantity that is known as the matter. After that, smallest particle of substance is considered to indivisible that is known as the matter. So, dear student, various time and various ages, different scientists have gave the contribution to distribution of modern and developed chemistry. Atomic structure was given by ancient philosopher before 4th and 5th centuries. They are assumed that whole the universe composed and consists of five elements. Five elements: earth, water, air, fire, and sky. So, definition of an element was given by Robert Boyle in 17th century. In 18th century, corpuscular theory of matter was represented by a Russian chemist who stated that matter is made up of a small indivisible particle. That particle formed by the combination of particles in John Dalton presented the Dalton atomic theory to explain the structure of matter. So, dear student, historical point of view पर हमने जाना मिस्टर कनाद फर्स्ट डिस्क्राइब द नेचर एंड कंस्टिट्यूएंट ऑफ एंड एटम. After that, different philosophers just like Copernicus, Robert Boyle, and Dalton explain and postulate the different era or effect of chemistry. So, dear student, we are going to study the different rules, different theories, different regulations which are helpful to study the overview of chemistry. So, dear student, we are going to law of chemical combination. On the basis of estimation of result of various reaction, we came to know that reactions between two or more than two substances are governed by some laws that are first is the law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass is given by Russian scientist Levensov in 1756. Mention this point. Lavoisier and Landolt and Levensov 1756 first introduced the law of conservation of mass. According to this law, matter can be neither be created nor destroyed as a result of any physical or chemical changes. So, it is a entity. Matter neither be created nor destroyed. What can be done which is not created, not destroyed? Only done that physical or chemical change is performed only the matter. In other words, the total mass of product form is always equal to the mass of reacting substances after the physical or a chemical changes. This can law by proved by some experiment. Let us be take a flask. That flask mouth is covered by tightly cork and wetted it. Then we take a sand and phosphorus pieces put and placed in the flask. The flask is then heated. Phosphorus burn and flask get filled with phosphorus pentoxide P2O5. Flask is further cooled and weighted, and we know that their weight is same. It is observed that weight remain unchanged, so we can say that every change which are physical or chemical under a certain condition, a certain system, that system is our room, our body, our earth, our solar system, or a universe. Matter can be changed one form to another form, can't destroyed, can't regenerated. So their mass means amount of matter always constant and conserve every physical and chemical changes. After that first law, which are related to conservation of mass, we are going to study the second law of chemical combination, that is known as the law of constant or fixed or definite proportion. Means this law was first given by French chemist Louis Proust. Mention and learned this name. What the name? Louis Proust. He observed that a chemical compound is always found to have some composition of its source. A chemical compound obtained from any source or prepared by any method has the same chemical composition of its constituent by weight. Means according to this law, we have seen different chemical compound around us. They are obtained by different resources or sources. They are prepared by different method, but chemical compound obtained from any source or prepared by any method has the same chemical composition and its constituent by weight. Suppose then river, well, sea, rainfall all have water from natural sources and their formula is the same. Reaction of hydrogen and oxygen in laboratory, they combine anishtrit proportion by any other chemical method. We can say that chemical analysis, it was found that the term of weight ratio of hydrogen and oxygen was always 1 is to 8. The same way, carbon dioxide may also be obtained by different method by burning of carbon in air, reaction of dilute hydrochloric acid in sodium bicarbonate or heating calcium carbonate, but every time the ratio of carbon and oxygen was always 12 is to 32, means law of constant proportion in light of modern investigation. After the discovery of isotopes, we came to know that any one element can have two or more than two type of atoms. These atoms possess similar properties but different atomic weight. These atoms are called isotopes. Lead possesses two isotopes, one having 206 and other one 208. Rather than hydrogen have many isotopes, so but their combination and their reactions proportion is always constant. So dear student, the law of constant or fixed or definite proportions first given by Louis Proust. According to this law, a chemical compound, any chemical compound obtained from any source or prepared by any method has the same chemical composition of its constituent by weight. So, dear student, we have learnt the law of constant or fixed or definite proportion and also learned the conservation of mass. Next, we are going to study the law of multiple or sample proportion. Multiple or simple proportion was propounded by John Dalton. According to John Dalton, when two elements combine together to form two or more than two chemical compounds, then the weight of one of the element which combine with a fixed weight of other via a simple ratio to one another. Means when two elements combine to form a two or more than two chemical compound, then weight of one of the element which combined with a fixed weight of other via same and simple ratio to one another. For example, suppose that carbon combines with oxygen in two ways. Carbon react with O2 and form carbon dioxide, and carbon react with O2 and form carbon dioxide. Means carbon two more time react with oxygen, one more time it form carbon monoxide, second it is form carbon dioxide. In the above reaction, 16 and 32 gram of oxygen combined with a fixed amount of 12 gram of carbon. So the ratio of weight of oxygen combined with 12 gram carbon is 16:32, means 1 is to 2. The element, suppose then we take an element nitrogen. Nitrogen react with oxygen and combine to produce many type of oxide. Means nitrogen and oxygen react with to each other and produce five of type of oxide of nitrogen. First, nitrous oxide, nitric oxide, dinitrogen trioxide, dinitrogen tetroxide, dinitrogen pentoxide. Nitrous N2O, nitric NO, dinitrogen trioxide N2O3, dinitrogen tetroxide N2O4, dinitrogen pentoxide N2O5. See on here, what is the ratio of nitrogen and oxygen when they combine to each other in the way of chemically. N2O means nitrous oxide, 28 is to 16, means 14 is to 8. Second, nitric oxide, 14 is to 16. Dinitrogen trioxide, 28 is to 48. Dinitrogen tetroxide, 28 is to 64. Then one, dinitrogen pentoxide, 28 is to 80. Means we can say that these are react with a definite proportion. This example say that different weight of oxygen combined with the fixed weight of nitrogen. Different weight of oxygen, first more time 8 part, second more time 16, third more time 24, fourth more time 32, and fifth more time 40. Amount of oxygen react with nitrogen in ratio of 8 is to 1, 24 is to 2, 32 is to by 3, 14 by 4, and 5. Means we can say that multiple or simple proportion is always remains. So dear student, we have learned three rules. It is the third rule. Let us verify this law by experiment. Let us take two ceramic discs, heat them and keep them in the desiccator after cooling. Then wait. Take cuprous oxide about 1 gram in one dish, cupric oxide another. Keep them in a hard glass tube. Heat the hard glass tube and pass hydrogen gas. Stop heating. Hard glass tube passing hydrogen gas through it after half an hour. Now take out the dish and cool it. Keep it in a desiccator and then wait. Copper will be left in each dish. Now determine the amount of oxygen combined with of copper in two dishes. The weight will be in a simple ratio. So this experiment justified and verified that law of multiple or simple proportion. Dear students, next rule, Gay-Lussac's law of gaseous volume. It was put forward by Gay-Lussac 1808, which stated that means law of gaseous volume is proposed by Gay-Lussac. According to Gay-Lussac, gases combine with each other in a simple ratio of their volumes. If product is a gas, it also bear the simple ratio the volume of reactant provided all volume are measured under similar condition. Dear student, according to Gay-Lussac, importance of law of combination volume of gases, he obtained boron from boric acid. For the first time proved that presence of oxygen is not necessary in an acid. He also made an non-inflammable wood with help of wood and borax. Dear student, he proposed the combining law of gases which are combined to each other and form a definite product. Suppose then we take one volume of hydrogen which react with one volume of chlorine. So it form two volume of hydrogen chloride means one volume H2, one volume Cl2 means we take one molecules of hydrogen, we take one molecules of chlorine H2 and Cl2 that are form two molecules of 2HCl. Hence the ratio of volume of hydrogen, chlorine and hydrogen chloride 1 is to 1 is to 2, which is a simple whole number ratio. In same way, 2 volume of carbon monoxide, we take 2 volume of or 2 molecules of carbon monoxide and 1 molecules of oxygen. 2 volume of carbon monoxide combined with 1 volume of oxygen to form 2 volume of carbon dioxide. Ratio of volume of various reactant and product is 2 is to 1 is to 2, which is simple and whole number ratio. Means we take two example. First example, 1 molecules of hydrogen, 1 molecules of chlorine, both are react to each other and form 2 HCl means 2 molecules of hydrochloric acid. So ratio is H2 is 1 molecules 1 is to 1 molecules is chlorine 1 is to 1 and 2 molecules of hydrogen chloride means 2. So ratio is H2 1 is to Cl2 1 is to 2 HCl means 2 1 is to 2 is 1 is to 1 is to 2. Then second example, 2 molecules of carbon monoxide, 1 molecules of carbon oxygen molecules, so we form 2 molecules of carbon dioxide. Here the ratio 2 molecules CO means 2 is to 1 molecules O2 means 2 is to 1 is to 2 means 2 molecules of CO2. So dear student, that two examples are verified that rule which are given by Gay-Lussac related to gaseous combination. Next, law of combination of matter, Avogadro's law. This law was proposed by Avogadro 1811. According to this law, at equal temperature, it law gave a condition first, equal temperature and equal pressure. At equal temperature and equal pressure, in equal volume of gases, number of molecules can be equal. For example, at equal temperature and equal pressure, in a container of 2 liter, each having H2 means hydrogen, H helium, CO2 carbon dioxide, SO2 sulfur dioxide, there will be equal number of molecules. So, in fact, Avogadro proposed the concept of molecules for the first time. Dear student, repeat this answer. Avogadro. What is the importance of Avogadro laws? Avogadro proposed the concept of molecules in the first time. Means molecules is a invisible in correcting properties of ourselves. So, this law, which are related to Avogadro, given for different gases at a condition equal temperature and equal pressure. In equal volume of gases, number of molecules must be equal. For 2 liter of, suppose an S2, He, CO2 and SO2 will be equal number of molecules. So we can say that Avogadro is the person that proposed the concept of molecules in the first time. So dear student, we have studied different laws which will help us to study the further and advanced study of chemistry. So, three question or four question are arised at this content. First, what is the chemistry? What is the concept of chemistry? What is the historical view of the development of modern chemistry? And which laws are helpful to us at laboratory analysis of different chemical reactions, their amount and chemical nature. So, first, what is the chemistry? It is the branch of natural science which deal with different chemicals, their natural phenomena, their harmful effect, their beneficial impact, and their importance in human being and all the creatures, vital or non-vital around the earth, that is known as the chemistry. What is the concept of chemistry? Concept means overview, your initiations, your temper, that is whole the universe made up of only two type of things, first matter, and matter compose energy, and that matter and energy interact to each other, form molecules, atom and different compounds. What is the historical view of chemistry? Different philosophers and scientists and their names float in the front of our eyes. Marcy Kanad, Lavoisier, Gay-Lussac, Dalton, different scientists and their contribution and effort that are united by us are very helpful to development of modern chemistry. What is the importance of chemistry? Why we study the chemistry in our daily life? What is the role of chemistry in our daily lives? So, dear student, chemistry we produce health protections, life saving drugs, just heart attack, paralysis, cancer, different drugs that are developed by chemistry that are life saving drugs. Different type of painkillers, just like chloroform, cocaine, ether are used to anesthetic, chloramine, mercurochrome, iodine are used antiseptic. This developed by chemistry. Different antibiotics, just like penicillin, streptomycin, tetracycline, are produced and developed by chemistry. Different antibiotics, barbiturates, tranquilizer, their vast range are developed by the chemistries with help of different chemistry's theory for the welfare of humans. In industrial field, plastic, dye, cement, glass, paper, pulpwood, etc. range of industrial field. Different type of fertilizers, insecticide, pesticide, preservatives are used in the field of agriculture. Sugar, vanaspati ghee, saccharine, different type of chemicals in the field of food material. Different of fibers, just like terylene, dacron, nylon, rayon are the field of textiles or cloths. Steel, cement, water, fire resistant substance developed by chemistry for the field of buildings and residence. Different type of brass, steel, alloys, mixed metal, semi-mixed metal, metal and non-metals are used in the different field of human beings and activities in the field of metal and alloys. A revolutionary change come forward in the field of human activities in form of fuel. Fuel are used in motor car, train, rocket, satellite, cryogenic engines by made of chemical substances. LPG gas are used in household fuel, CNG used in modern vehicle. All the fuels are the effort and the result of chemistry. Different type of cosmetics just like cream, powder, soap, shampoo are the contribution of chemistry. Paint, varnish, dyes, color, it is the contribution of chemistry. And last one is space program. Research satellite, communication satellites, rocket launching vehicle are not possible without the help of chemistry. Rocket fuel, space suit, food for space travelers are the contribution of chemistry. So chemistry is the most important and significant subject or the field of human being. Dear student, after the different law of chemistry, we are going to important the initiation theory of Dalton, which are related to atoms development and their postulate that is known as the Dalton's atomic theory. It is the foundation of our chemistry in form of molecular chemistry. John Dalton proposed the atomic theory of matter after studying the law of chemical combination and given the following postulates. So, dear student, Dalton atomic theory is the foundation of modern chemistry. According to Dalton, matter matter is made up of extremely small first character extremely small second indivisible particle called atom means two character are proposed by Dalton. First, it is extremely small. Second, indivisible particle. Second, atoms of same substance are identical in all respect. They possess same size, shape, mass, chemical properties. Means first point, how to detect the matter? It is extremely small. First detected. Second, it is indivisible, means not cut by further smallest particle. Second, it is so the nature atom of same substance have identical of all respect. They are identical in respect of size, in respect of shape, in respect of mass, and it is also identical in respect of chemical properties. Atoms of different substances are different in all respect. They have different size, shape, mass, chemical properties. Miss first point of Dalton justified that how to detect the matter. Second and third point are so and justified or verify the dignity of an atom. How to show the dignity of an atom. Third, atom is the smallest particle that take part in chemical reaction. Means it is the chemical changing unit, means which unit participate at different chemical reaction, not molecules, not compound, not mixture. Any compound, any mixture or any solution react with the respect of their atoms. Atom of different elements may combine with each other in a fixed, simple, whole number ratio form compound atom modern molecules. Atom can be neither be created nor destroyed. Means atom is a matter, atom is indestructible. An atom exhibits all the properties of an element. It is the smallest particle taking part in a chemical reaction that maintain its individuality even after the chemical changes. Atom cannot be divided further. It is indivisible means atom. A means cannot. Tom means to cut. It is cannot cut or divided into further atoms. Means summary of Dalton atomic theory. Dear student, Dalton atomic theory was proposed at the time of 19th century, means 1808. It is the beginning of 19th century. We are studying at the time of 21st century, means it is the we have passed the time of 100 to more years, so our knowledge is purified, enriches. So dear student, let us compare the Dalton atomic theory and modern atomic theory. According to Dalton, extremely small part of matter, that is indivisible particle called atom. Atom of same substances are identical in all respect, possess same size, same mass, same shape and same chemical properties. According to modern atomic theory, an atom is indivisible. It is made up of proton, electron and neutron. Means first point are similar to each other according to Dalton and modern atomic theory. It is very extremely small, but in modern atomic theory it is divisible, means it is also composed of small part that is known as proton, electron and neutron. Atom of different substance according to Dalton are different in all respect. They have different size, same shape, different mass and chemical properties. Atom is the smallest particle that take part in chemical reaction. In behalf of modern atomic theory, all the atoms of a substance are not the same. According to Dalton, all the atoms are same in same substance in behalf of shape, size, mass and chemical properties, but according to modern atomic theory, all the atoms of substance are not same. Dissimilar atoms of an element are called isotopes. Modern chemistry have given a new term. The term is isotope. Isotope is related to the atomic base and atomic number of different atoms. So, isotope, dissimilar atom of an element are called isotopes. This concept or this phenomena is not cleared by Dalton atomic theory. According to Dalton, atoms of different element may combine with each other in a fixed or simple or whole number ratio to form compound atom modern molecules. Atom can be neither be created nor destroyed. Atom is indestructible according to Dalton atomic theory. But in modern view of atomic theory, transmutation of atoms of one substance into another is possible. Means two different atoms are transmuting to each other. Means they are submerged to each other and lost their properties and or grew a new properties, a new symbol. Transmutation of atoms of one substance into another is possible, so the conservation of an atom into energy is possible. Both are conflicting point with Mr. Dalton. Atom of different elements may combine with each other, fixed, simple, whole or whole number. Atom is neither created nor destroyed according to the Dalton, but one confliction or one difference or one advanced character is put on the modern atomic theory, that is transmutation or acquire in two atoms, between two atoms or two substances, that is possible. and also conversion of an atom into energy. It is the modern age, it is possible, means we have used different atom in source of energy, means whole the atom convert into the energy. It is possible, means transmutation and conversion of atom both are possible. So it is the conflicts of modern and Dalton atomic theory. Atoms of element combine together to form molecules. Chemical reaction between the atoms take place by the exchange of electron. Dear student, both theories are so curious to study our modern chemistry, because Dalton have given the atomic theory, which is the base, which is the foundation of our well developed building of chemistry. After the time, when we pass the time, experience are gained by us, so empower and purify our knowledge, and a group of scientists or modern chemistries given a modern atomic theory. So dear student, after this lecture we are going to some concept of some terms, just like what do you means by element, what do you means by atoms, what do you means by molecules, known number of elements and their physical status, this difference between metal and non-metal, how can identify to metal and differentiate to different material, that is known as the non-metal. We have also studied the molecules and an atom. So dear student, at today's topic, some basic concept of chemistry we are going to study. First more time we have learned that definitions and concept of chemistry. After we enlightened our knowledge to study the historical background of our chemistry, how to develop our modern chemistry. After that we have studied at today's topic different laws of chemical combination, just like conservation of mass, constant definite proportions or proper proportion, multiple or simple proportions law, Gay-Lussac's law of gaseous volume, and also we have studied the Avogadro laws. These laws are so much helpful for the study of chemistry at the laboratory or another observation. After that, we have learned different laws which are governed to study the chemistry. We have learned some modern concept. We have started with Kanad and Dalton law of atomic theory. After that, we concluded at modern today's time modern atomic theory. Both are compared to each other. So, dear student, last one we are going to study the limitation of Dalton atomic theory. Conclusions. First question: what is the Dalton atomic theory? And there, how what are the limitations of Dalton atomic theory? It is not suspicious, not defaulted, or not rejected theory. My first link is that it is the foundation of modern chemistry. There is following limitation of Dalton atomic theories. First, Dalton atomic theory is unable to explain the difference between atom of two different elements. Second, Dalton atomic theory is unable to explain the causes of compound formation by combination of atom of some substances. It is unable to explain the bonding forces between the atom of a compound atom molecules. Dalton atomic theory is unable to explain the Gay-Lussac law of gaseous combination. It is also unable to differentiate between individual atom and compound atom, that is known as the molecules. So, following point of view, it is not differentiated between atom and molecules. It is not differentiated compound formation by combination of atom of substances. It is not differentiated and explain bonding forces or force of attraction which are found or developed between two to more different atoms and combine to form a unit that is stable on the earth known as the compound atom. Not explained. It can't explain the Gay-Lussac law of gaseous combination. It is it is unable. Which inability? It show the inability to difference between individual means atom and compound molecules. Atom that is known as the gaseous molecules. So dear student, these questions are put up in this text. You will read the book, understood the concept, because you are not the child, you are the student of senior secondary school, means you are the senior person. Open your mind, study not reading, perform the reading. Study not reading means keen observation of points, understood that point and develop a concept in behalf of a chemistry, because you study the chemistry. So dear student, we have studied today's topic, some basic concept of chemistry. I am going to deliver some keywords and their definitions. First, what is science? Science, an ordered and well arranged knowledge. It is the proper definition. An ordered and well arranged knowledge obtained by experiment, observation and result, that is called science. Means first, well arranged and ordered, justified or obtained by experiment, observation and result, that is known as the science. We are studying the chemistry. So what is the chemistry? How to define it? So first definition I have given the what is the science. Listen it carefully. Science, an ordered and well arranged knowledge obtained by experiment, observation and result is called science. Next term, chemistry. Definition, a branch of natural science which deal with properties, structure, effect of energy on a small particle. That small particle called atom or molecule is called chemistry. Next keyword, what is matter or what is the particulate nature of matter? It is the keyword. Why this is keyword? Indian scholar first of all assumed that particle nature of matter means two nature are showed by matter, particle nature or wave nature. So first, which nature is assumed by scientists or us? It is so particulate matter is so the particle, have weight, have mass, occupy the space. These are the identified characters for particulate nature. Means have weight, have mass or cover the space or occupy the space. These are the characteristics that are assumed that particular or particle nature of matter. There are 7 basic units to International SI. Next, there is significant figure. Scientific notation is n to power n element. Substance made up of one type of atom which does not associated in simple substance by chemical method, that is known as the element. So dear student, also we have learned different laws. Laws keywords, law of conservation of mass means not destroyed, not created, conservation. Constant proportion, ratio of weight of constituent element in a chemical compound remains always same, so that constant proportion. Multiple proportion, two element to form two or more chemical compound, then the weight of one element which combined with a fixed weight of other known as multiple proportion. That laws are applied in the gaseous, that are known as the Gay-Lussac law, and important law, Avogadro law. Why? It is give the concept of molecules at equal temperature, equal pressure, equal volume. Three condition. First, all gases have equal temperature, all gases have equal pressure, all have gases have equal volume. So all gases will have equal number of molecules. If B take equal temperature, B take equal pressure, and B take equal volume, so N2, O2, H2, that gases are filled in particular constant temperature, volume and pressure, their number is same in a particular volume. Next one, what are the postulate of Dalton atomic theory? We have well studied that theory, and also comprises what how through 2 or 3 point arises between confliction between Dalton atomic theory and modern atomic theory. That is represented in form of limitations of Dalton atomic theory. So dear student, at next video we have explained in the next.